There we go. That's better. Geez, it's been a while since I've done this. A little bit more level over here. That's better. Now let's see if it works. Maybe? Oh, it's working on Twitch. Unstable. Why is it unstable? Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. All right. That's working. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. All right. That's working. The only bad thing is I need some sort of music in the background. Let's see what we can rustle up. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. All right. That's working. The only bad thing is I need some sort of music in the background. Let's see what there's something else going through on the audio side. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. What can we pick? All right. That's working. The only bad thing is I need some sort of music in the background. Let's see what there's something else going through on the audio side. We'll drop the music volume. That's how you do it. Let's have a look at OBS. Make sure it's... Oh, wow, that's fucking way loud. What can we pick? All right. That's working. The only bad thing is I need some... It's been so long since I've done this stuff. That way there's something else going through on the audio side. Drop Chrome's volume right down. Let's have a look at OBS. Make sure it's... Oh, wow, that's fucking way loud. What can we pick? All right. There we go. That's working. The only bad thing is It's been so long since I've done this stuff. That way there's something else going through on the audio side. Alright, suppose I should get to work. There we go. Just one more thing I need to do. Alright, suppose I should get to work. And it's kind of funny because I don't have any of my headphones or anything on. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Just, one more. I do need to bring up chat somewhere. And it's kind of funny because I don't have any of my headphones. Chat settings. I've not used this restream before, so I do need to bring up chat somewhere. No, we don't even want to embed it in stream. Oh, okay, so if I leave restream up, I can see both. No, we don't even want to embed it in stream. It doesn't like my bitrate. My bitrate's too high. Hang on a second. Oh, okay, so if I leave restream up, I can see both. Settings. Can I do it while I'm live? Output. Let's drop that down to my bitrate's too high. Hang on a second. Settings. Can I do it while I'm live? Output. I'll drop that down to 5500. That should give me the headroom for the audio. That's better. It's just under 6000 kbps, which is what I need. Otherwise, it's going to have a meltdown. Now, I do have two cameras here. You can see the other camera in the shop. That's better. It's just under 6000 kbps. There we go. Which is what I need. So, otherwise, it's going to have a meltdown. Both cameras is a little bit funky. I suppose I could do this. Two cameras here. You can see the other camera in the shop. It's more so I can make stuff in the right spot. So I feel like desktop audio is funky. I suppose I could do this. Probably should have brought my headphones out, but anyway. I feel like desktop audio is probably should have brought my headphones out, but anyway. Me and my fat gut. Me and my fat gut. Unfortunately, not sponsored by King Chrome. All my tools are King Chrome. Love that sponsorship if I could ever get one, but yeah, anyways. Unfortunately, not sponsored by King Chrome. So I'm going to start by obviously taking off the plastic intake manifold, and we'll see how we go after that. I do have instructions, but you know, I'm going to do it without instructions and see how I go. So I'm going to start by obviously taking off the plastic intake manifold, and we'll see how we go after that. That camera keeps freezing up. It's kind of annoying.
I'm going to do it without instructions and see how I go.
That camera keeps freezing up. It's kind of annoying. Let me know if it freezes again, and I'll just skip over to the other camera. I've got it sitting on a USB extension cable. I think that might be part of the problem. It's probably just not quite enough bandwidth. Let me know if it freezes again, and I'll just skip over to the other camera. I've got it sitting on a USB extension cable. I think that might be part of the problem. It's probably just not quite enough bandwidth. I do have a light here. Clips are always so sketchy. I mean, it's not like it's ever been taken off. I mean, it's not like it's ever been taken off. Well, that's that bit done. What's going on, Mikey? This is an FB20 from a Subaru 2013 Subaru Impreza, and I'm kind of winging it because my angles are a bit funny. Well, that's that bit done. And it's not an 8mm. What's going on, Mikey? This is might have been an 8mm. 2013 Subaru Impreza. No, it's not. I'm kind of a bit weird because my angles are a bit funny. Must mean it's a 9mm. It's not an 8mm. The car's actually not here. The car's about 40 kilometers away. It's at my mechanic's. No, it's not. It must be a 10mm. It's definitely not an 8mm. Definitely not a 9mm. It is a 10mm. Must mean bet you I don't have clearance on that socket. The car's actually not here. The car's about 40 kilometers away. It's at my don't worry, I've got a second one of those. It must be a 10mm. It's definitely not an 8mm. Definitely not a 9mm. Go for it. It is a 10mm. We'll go for the long socket because why not? I don't have clearance on that socket. How you doing anyway, Mikey? Don't worry, I've got a second one of those. We'll go for the long socket because why not? How you doing anyway, Mikey? Yeah, I'm not bad. It's been bugging me. I've had this camera sitting, this engine sitting in my garage for about a week and a half now, and I've been wanting to work on it. Yeah, I'm not bad. It's been bugging me. I've had this camera sitting this engine sitting in my... So I'm doing a full teardown. So I'm going to get to the aim is to get to the cylinder heads, because I've probably got a ring seat landing failure or a cracked piston. So that's what I'm hunting for tonight. So I'm doing a full teardown. So I'm going to get to the little bolt trays to the cylinder heads, because I've probably got a ring seat landing failure or a cracked piston. So that's what I'm hunting for. I've not done an engine teardown before, so this will be interesting. It'll either be fun or horrible. Little bolt trays. I've torn down a few hydraulic unions for lathes, but yeah, this is something different. I've not done an engine teardown before, so this will be interesting. It'll either be fun or horrible. I hope you don't mind the multiple camera angles. Torn down a few hydraulic unions for lathes, but yeah, this is something different. I hope you don't mind the multiple camera angles. Cheers for the Apollo 1CPH4. What do you normally truncate that down to? I'm curious. Cheers for the Apollo 1CPH4. What do you normally truncate that down to? My trusty screwdriver and light again. My other car that I currently have is a 2017 Isuzu D-Max. I want a Mitsubishi 3000 GT or a GTO, but that's the dream project car. And my partner has a 2024 Ford Puma. My other car that I currently have is a 2017 Isuzu D-Max. I want a Mitsubishi 3000 GT or a GTO, but that's found another electronic cable I missed. Found another electronic cable I missed. Finding lots of things I missed. I'm glad I brought all my tools from work. I'm a machinist, so I've got a decent amount of tools for pulling apart lathes and putting them back together and setting up jobs and stuff. Finding lots of things I missed. I'm glad I brought all my tools from work. I'm a machinist, so I've got a decent amount of tools for pulling apart lathes. I tell you what though, this might be a good time to put on the gloves. I feel like I'm about to get barked up. I tell you what though, this might be a good time to put on the gloves. A GTR R32. Ooh, hope you got deep pockets, mate. That is not a cheap one. And that's why I wear gloves, because I just bark my... That would have tore flesh. No, that is those pipes not a... And that's why I wear gloves, because I just bark my... Two more bolts back here. That. Feel like a few more bolts back here. If I had my mechanic here, he'd be like, "What are you doing? Do this next." He's been a great help. All of my stuff. If I had my mechanic here, he'd be like, "What are you doing? Bolt. Do this next." Best thing about having all this on footage is I can eventually just watch the video and in reverse to put it all back together again. All of my stuff. Best thing, I don't know what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. That's why I came onto the internet. Maybe they can tell me. As we all know, if you want to make sure you're doing something right, just do it wrong and someone will come in and tell you. There might be more than my original issue, but we'll find out soon enough. There might be more than my original issue, but we'll find out soon enough. There's definitely a nut in there I've got to dig out later. Ooh. That definitely needs to come out, but what do we got left? There's definitely a nut in there I've got to dig out later. Some more 10mm. Wish I had my phone set up to change camera angles here, because I gotta walk around to come out. But what do we got there? Some more 10mm. Wish I had my phone set up to change camera angles here, 'cause I gotta walk around. I did not expect to be using my 1/4 inch, what is it, 3/8 drive? No, 1/4 inch drive. Yeah, did not expect to be using that. I think I'll go for the VR4, just purely for the fact. Oh, actually, I don't know, because I've been contemplating if I do actually get one, doing an engine swap and making it completely unique. Oh, look at that! Another thing I've got to unplug. Oh. I think I'll go for the VR4, just purely for the fact. Oh, actually, I don't know, because you're in a tight spot, aren't you? I do actually get one, doing an engine swap. It's a clip and making it completely unique. Oh, look at that! Another thing I've got to unplug. Oh. The old needle nose pliers out. Also king chrome. I got it's all king chrome. All my tools. But I wanted to buy it once. You know what I mean? I didn't want to buy tools that would end up being a problem. Well, that was easier to get off than I thought. Also king chrome. Fuel line. That's what that is. The more you know and shit. I really shouldn't swear, as I'm trying to video this for both YouTube and stream. I've actually got it streaming on both at the moment, so if you are on YouTube, hello. If you're on Twitch, g'day. Yeah, picked up this engine stand for like $50. Got it off of Facebook Marketplace. Was super appreciative. The guy just wanted to get it moved on. Streaming on both at the moment, so if you are on YouTube, hello. If you're on Twitch, g'day. Yeah, picked up this engine stand for like $50. Got it off of Facebook Marketplace. Was super appreciative. Yeah, I hope you just wanted to get it moved on. camera on both sides of the. At least that way you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, this is a 2 litre horizontal 4 Subaru's motor from their 2013s. The Eco motor. So the FA20 is what they have in the WRXs. That's direct port injection. It's also got a motor from their 2013s. I think it's a bigger bore, and it's a longer bore stroke as well, I believe. No, shorter bore stroke, but a bigger bore. Direct port injection. Also got memory serves. Sorry, I did a little bit of reading up because I wanted to see if I could get anything and bolt it, anything from the FA, put it on the FB. And it's a longer bore stroke. The FA is a closed deck, whereas the FB is an open deck. See what I mean? If you're not too sure about that. So that's to do with the water jackets around the cylinders. Anything from the FA, put it on the FB. The FA is a closed deck. Right, there can't be too much left to pull out. Let's have a look. Gentle. So that's to do with the water jackets around the cylinder. Oh yeah, there's another one back here. Back of the throttle body. I think it's the throttle body. Not too sure what this contraption is. If somebody knew what it was, I'm always willing to learn. Tell you what, I know what it is. It's not one to come off. Back of the throttle body. I think it's the throttle body. Not too sure what this contraption is. Gee whiz, that is on tight. Mind you, it's factory. It's never been off before. Tell you what, I know what it is. That might be another thing I have to replace because this is getting pretty stiff. Let's see if I can jimmy it a little bit with that small screwdriver I was using before. That might be another thing I have to replace because this is getting pretty stiff. Let's see if I can jimmy it a little bit with that small screwdriver I was using before. I see, it's a long barbed fitting, that's why. Yeah, that's got it. I don't know, a little screwdriver couldn't help with. Alright, I think that's, yeah. It's a long barbed fitting, that's why. One manifold. Yeah, that's got it. Leaking fuel everywhere. A little screwdriver couldn't help with. Oh. And the fuel doesn't smell very nice either. Is that ethanol mix? That E10 stuff. Manifold. Alright. Now we're starting to look like we got a motor. There, look at all that. That's the PCV valve being stuck open, I believe. That's all oil. Carbon from the EGR, I'm guessing. Exhaust gas recirc. I reckon. Look at all that. Which is probably this entire unit here. The exhaust gas recirculation. That's all oil. That's the gasket for it. Try not to lose that. Exhaust gas recirc. I reckon. Hopefully it's reusable. Which is probably this entire unit here. Alright. So we've definitely got a problem over here. I'll switch cameras so you can see what I'm getting for it. Try not to lose that. Hopefully it's reusable. Alright. So we've definitely got a problem over here. I'll switch cameras so you can see what's going on. When we were pulling this off the motor, we saw a whole bunch of coolant build up in here from driving it hoist. So definitely a problem right there. So I think the next port of call will be to take off the timing case. I'm going to pull this off the motor, get access to a whole bunch of timing chain, make sure the motor is in top dead center, and definitely start pulling off everything else. I think we got a fair bit of timing case. See how I go. Fumbling. Make sure the motor is in top dead center. I can and start pulling off everything else. I think we got a fair bit of see how I go. Fumbling. High efficiency Ryco oil filter. It'll definitely be getting a new one of those. I should actually put a post on my Discord and say that I'm live in case people want to check it out. Well, I contemplate what to do next. Bring the mic down here. Getting a new one of those. I should actually put a post on my Discord and say that I'm live. There you go, you can see me now. So yeah, not really a setup meant for this sort of thing. Just kind of doing it as I go. Bring the mic down here. And yeah. What was I doing? Discord. Make a post there. Setup meant for this sort of thing. Just kind of doing it. I actually haven't been live on Twitch or live streaming in general. I did a little one at Summernats. That was pretty cool. It's on a bit of a spur of the moment thing. Discord. Make a post there. Haven't been. But yeah, some beautiful cars down there. Had an amazing weekend down there. That was pretty cool. If you're a car enthusiast based in Australia, I highly recommend Summernats. But yeah, some beautiful cars down there. Had an amazing. I'm hoping to go again next year. If you're a car enthusiast, see how we go. In Australia, I highly didn't want to open the link. I wanted to copy the link. Thank you. I'm hoping to go again. Yeah. All right. Well, that's posted. See if anyone from the stream, from the Discord comes on. Copy text. So many places to post. See if anyone from the stream, from the Discord comes on. I know a good spot to stick it. Where's the Summernats one? This will always be good. Random content. Copy text. So many. Gamer tags. Yeah, we'll put it in gamer tags. I know a good spot to stick it. Where's the? May or may not get kicked out of that Discord for Summernats, but yeah, you only live once, as they say. There's one more place I want to know. I definitely know I want to post it. Where is it? There. By the way, let me know about the music. I don't have my headphones on. They're in my office. I pulled out the entire computer to do this stuff today, so yeah, it is a thing. By the way, let me know about the music. I'm waiting for my mechanic to jump on and tell me, "Hey, Victor, what's going on, mate?" Sorry, I had my back to the computer because I'm posting stuff on Facebook, and because yeah, as my fellow community members know, I I went dark for a while because I was doing life things.
Hey, Victor, what's going on, mate? Sorry,
I'm going to say these timing case bolts are 12 mil. Nope. Let's try 14. I am not. Ah, that's why, because things aren't where they're supposed to be. Typical. This is what happens when you pack up your toolbox in a rush. No wonder. So, I was picking up the 10 mil socket before, right? Nope. Let's try 14. I am not. Ah, it was a 12 mil. That's why I was sliding over the top of the nut and the bolts. This one. This one's an 11. And there's the 10 mil. Now, that makes more sense. All right. So I think I'm at the point where I've got to disconnect a few more wires and sensors, and then I can take the timing case off. Do I have to take off the water pump? That's the question. That makes more sense. All right. So I think I'm at the point where I've got to disconnect a few more wires with all my King Chrome stuff. Yeah, I'm doing well, mate. All things considered, doing well. That's the question. But yeah, I figured I'd stream this because why not? Where's my torch? I tell you what, this thing is amazing. I use this a lot at work, and I've been using it a lot when I'm helping my mate at his workshop. All things considered, doing well. But yeah, I figured I'd stream this because why not? Let's just get these connectors off and then we'll go from there, eh? This thing is amazing. I use this a lot at work, and I've been using it a lot when I'm helping my mate at his workshop. I need to put my gloves back on. They were handling the grease quite well. Let's just get these. But anyways, how you doing, Victor? Haven't had a chat with you in a long time. You might have seen me popping into Jack's Discord from time to time. My gloves back on. They were handling the grease quite well. Anyways, how you doing, Victor? I'll probably be taking the 1st of May off for obvious reasons. You might have seen. That was so much easier with the gloves on. That's ridiculous. I'll probably be taking the 1st of May off for obvious reasons. That was so much easier with the gloves on. That's ridiculous. I hate these clips. I really do. No worries, Victor. I'll be here for a while, as you can see. I'm only just getting started. I hate these clips. I really do. No worries, Victor. I'll be here for a while, as you can see. I'm only just getting started. Boys, one's a greasy boy. Please don't make me buy a new sensor. Just had to ask nicely. Now, what's under this? Well, that's easy. What's under this? Well, that's easy. I'll put that back in there so we don't lose it. Because I can see that being a massive problem. I have a feeling I'll need those screwdrivers again, so we'll just stick them down there. I'll put that back in there so we don't lose it. This one is a glove off job. I don't have the dexterity to get in there. I have a feeling I'll need those screwdrivers again, so we'll just stick them down there. This one is a glove off job. I don't have the dexterity to get in there. That's gunk in there, so I wouldn't actuate. Maybe I can disconnect that from somewhere else. Where's that going? That's gunk in there, so I wouldn't actuate. That's going well under the motor, so maybe not. I don't have any idea what I'm doing. Maybe I can disconnect that from somewhere else. Where's that going? But I feel like this is definitely going to come apart. That's going well under the motor, so maybe not. I don't have any idea what I'm doing. Aha! Saved by the mighty screwdriver yet again. But I feel like this is definitely going to come apart. Aha! Saved by the mighty screwdriver yet again. So that's that side. Let's go over to this side. So that's that side. Let's go over to this side. The camera's going to fall over. I'm going to have to degrease all my camera gear and everything else set up or I'm done here. I'm already getting covered in crap. Just going to move this mic out of the way. I'm going to have to degrease all my camera gear and everything else set up or I'm done here. I'm already getting covered in crap. Just going to move this mic out of the way. He's a leaky boy, as that guy says. He's a leaky boy, as that guy says. Come on. There we go. Feel like these might be cam position sensors. Really don't want to break them. Come on. There we go. Amazing how useful a tiny little screwdriver is. Feel like these might be cam position sensors. Really don't want to break them. Amazing how useful a tiny little screwdriver is. There's so much crap coming off. I am so glad I put down cardboard and stuff. The only thing I don't have is a rag. Let's see if I can sort that out, because I feel like I'm going to need one before my hands get too dirty and I can't get into the side to where the wife is. There's so much crap coming off. I am so glad I put down cardboard and stuff. The only thing I don't have is a rag. Let's see if I can sort that out, because I feel like I'm going to need one before my hands get too dirty and I can't get into the side to where the wife is. There's so much crap coming off. I am so glad I put down cardboard and stuff. The only thing I don't have is a rag. Let's see if I can sort that out, because I feel like I'm going to need one before my hands get too dirty and I can't get into the side to where the wife is. This should help me prepare something for later. Yes. You'd think I would have, I don't really feel like rotating the engine would be a worthwhile endeavour right now. This should help me prepare something for later. There's like a housing down here for sensors. I don't really feel like rotating the engine would be a worthwhile endeavour right now. It's backwards. Okay. Fair enough. This should help me prepare something for later. There's like a housing down here for sensors. I think I'm going to have to roll this over just so I can see what I'm doing. Let's do that. Bought this thing so I could roll it over, so why not? Okay. Fair enough. I think I'm going to have to roll this over just so I can see what I'm doing. Let's do that. Bought this thing so I could roll it over, so why not? I figured it'd start spewing out oil when I did that. Oh, it's much easier to get to. Oh, it's much easier to get to. Let me guess, the music's finished again. Oh, I didn't realise I was double audio from my YouTube stream as well. My bad. No wonder no one was hanging around. And somehow managed to pause the music. Go figure that one out. All right. Where was I? Ah, O2 sensor? Maybe? Interesting that there's two of them. That's those two problem things pulled off. Yeah. Next question is, how's this bracket held down? Found it. Might have to get out the big boy wrench for this one. No, I got it. I am so glad I put down a tarp. As they say, prior preparation and planning prevents something poor performance. All right, so that's the 4-into-1. I think that's ready to come off. I've actually got to replace a bolt in that because it sheared off when I was removing the exhaust when I was getting the motor pulled. Let's see what's next. Well, we could definitely get the exhaust off. I'm seeing access. Let's unpin it and rotate it again. Yeah, I reckon I can get this baby off. There's a few more things around the back here I got to disconnect, but yeah. Making sure I pin it so it doesn't move on me. Go to a slightly bigger ratchet for torque. So I think it's one of the EGR valves back here that I'm pulling off. There's something funky with that other camera. I believe it's either the camera or it's the fact that I've got it on a USB extension. So I'm removing this pipe here now so I can get access to the exhaust manifold, and then should be right to come off. That's be one more thing done that I don't have to worry about next time. What's going on, Shreddy, man? Haven't talked to you in a hot minute. Hope you're doing well, mate. I haven't been live in a hot minute. How's the shirt going? I haven't seen anybody actually wearing them, so I just pray that you guys liked them. Oh, I know you guys liked them, but yeah, I hope they're comfortable. Especially considering you got me to make another one up for you that actually fits. Low key need a King Chrome sponsorship. I was like, why isn't it moving? There's another one underneath. Well, since you know the biz so well, Shreddy, you'll have to let me know how the audio levels are going, because I'm not wearing any headphones, and I do have, I was trying to use some stream beats as like a, what do they call it? Chat bed. But yeah, I don't even know if people can hear it. I did also, the mic audio should be brilliant. I'm using my my Shure SM7DB into a Rodecaster. If anything is good, it should be the audio quality from this microphone. It's courtesy of old Jack is the stupidly expensive setup. I never would have ever owned one myself, but he made it so I did own one. So yeah, Jack's the man. Is there even a talk bed, or is it completely silent? Ooh. I think I might leave this on here because that seems rather tight. Oh, I do my trick with the spoon. Do my trick with the screwdriver again. Yeah, there we go. That was a water pump line. Well, that's interesting. There's only 3 bolts here and one on, two on top and one on the bottom. Let's have a look, see. Now we're going to put everything. Now everything's going to come out of the motor. $14 mil. Like a glove. I should probably pin that. I'll get the breaker bar out because these are exhaust manifold bolts, so they're going to be hard to do. Sorry about the banging and clanging, guys. It's one of those things working on a car. Surprisingly easier than I thought it was going to be. Well, I'll be jammed. Actually, it's going to free spin. This feels like it's too easy. I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Oh, worst comes to worst, I'll just scrap this and I'll send the car to the scrapyard because it's been sitting for a little while. Put the breaker bar back down here, didn't I? I would put some of my music on, but because I'm not running multi-track audio and I'm also live streaming on YouTube same time as Twitch, I'm worried about getting permabanned before I've even got my Twitch, my YouTube content off the ground. So yeah, that's it. Don't really need that on my life. Slowly, slowly. Alright. Let's see if there's any other bolts holding this exhaust collector on. Does not appear to be. I there we go. Exhaust gaskets. Take them off now, so when I roll the motor over, they don't come off. Camera. The other one's being funny. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the Y piece for the bolt pattern because I put together a barra motor with my mate, and yeah, that was obviously, you know, 2 and then 2 and then 2 and then back the other way. Slowly getting to the point where I can see stuff that I know I need to get access to. So now that that's off, that's one more thing out of the way. Leave that because I'm not going down to the half case. I think it's timing case time. No pun intended. Although, I'm probably going to have to take all this off. Maybe. No. No, I need to take the heads off. Looks like I can get access to the head without removing what I think is the EGR system. So, if I don't have to take this off, I'm just going to leave it there. I'll pull out the coil packs. I know I need to pull them out because that's going to get cables out of the way. Oh, they're not coil packs. They're injectors. That's the fuel injectors. Duh. Maybe I should just disconnect them. Let's just get into it. Down there. Just outside of the oil. Nice. Where did I put the extension? I don't have a big extension. One. I won't lie. I was a naughty boy once and got in trouble once, and it got taken as evidence. We'll just leave it at that. So I'll keep my 10, 12 and my 14 handy because I feel like that's going to be something we use quite a lot of. They look like 10 mils. Oh, they are in fact 10 mil. We'll use the big extendo bar just because I can. Probably don't need to, but they didn't even feel like they were tight. They had that much leverage on it. Now I'm hoping I can just pull these injectors out because these are port injectors, they're not direct injection. And then I don't have to worry about trying to disconnect those clips because I feel like that's going to be a difficult thing. Just like that. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Two Subaru injectors. Feel kind of fragile. we definitely need to get the timing case. Let's get this wiring harness out of the way. Giving me the jibby-jibbies. It is causing me great concern because I'm concerned that I'll catch it on something and it'll break. And then I'll have issues. God damn it. Keep stopping. No, that's just being really loud. That's just being funky. Oh, well, my apologies about the audio stuff. It's been a bit all over the place. I'm actually curious what's under here. See, now that looks really goddamn loud. I just found something else I need to disconnect. So many electronics. Ah, there's the coil packs down there. Ooh, that's not good. One of those is like proper loose. I don't know if you guys can see that. Make it so you can. So, little bit of jiggle. Not. That's firm. That is not. That is very not firm. Oh. Something else I've got to fix. Right, I was disconnecting the wires. Another one of those funky little clips down here. You're over on the seat. Might as well make it easier on myself, eh? Camera a bit closer if you can. Get the tools from falling off the motor. Oh, you're right. Not quite all the way out. There we go. So, I believe these are the coil packs. Now, I could be mistaken. So I've not pulled a motor down before. This is literally my first time ever pulling down a motor. It's a long screw. Much longer than what I thought it was going to be. They are indeed. I was a bit concerned I might have to mark them then, but nah, they'll be right. Alright, that's all the electronics off of this side of the block. I guess I don't do the same to the other side. Actually, I will mark those. I'll mark left and right. Otherwise, I might have a little bit of a problem later putting the wiring harness on the wrong way. And that'll make my mate just absolutely... I'll put it down here where it won't be seen. Front. Oil F on it. This is like, I feel like most people oil B back. So oil fill aside, front and back. I mean, there's probably a surefire way to put it on right, but I just don't want to take the risk. So I'm going to be putting this back together myself, you know? Rinse and repeat, eh? That off. That off. Grab the ratchet. Take this coil pack and the other one. Oh, that's not good. That coil pack's covered in oil. I think we found the problem cylinder. The other two are dry. This one. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a photo of that, send it to me mate. Panic. Be like, I found the problem. I don't know which cylinder the problem's in. So, I'm gonna show you guys. Comparison. That's nice and clean. That is very not clean. You can actually see the oil build up in there. I guarantee you that wasn't like that on the other side. The other side was dry as well. So I don't know what number cylinder that is, but we know it's on the driver's side front. That'll be the easiest way to describe that one. Yeah, I'm going to take a photo of that and send it to my mate. He'll tell me what cylinder it is too. Oh, I got oil on my fingers, it's on my phone. How you going, Victor? I don't know if you caught it, man, but I found out the problem cylinder. Let's put that back down there for now. So I'll give you another. Hey, Ludwig. How you doing, man? I didn't even see you sneak in there. So I'll show you guys the problem cylinder, in case you missed it. So this is the driver's side. That's what it's supposed to look like. All nice and shiny and clean. And it's not supposed to look like that. Look at all that oil in there. The coil pack was wet with oil when I pulled it out. So at least now I know where to focus my efforts. I know that this cylinder is going to be the one with the problem. I mean, when I do the rebuild, I'm going to do all of them because you don't just do one. But there's the problem. I feel like that music's gotten a bit loud. I'll turn that down in a second. There we go. Problem identified. Tell you what though, I need a drink. I don't know many adult beverages, but at least I've found what the problem is. You know what I mean? Like, frustrating, but I found it. There's a star on that. I don't know why there's a star on it, but there is. And it looks cool. It's good to get to the bottom of it though. I knew there was a problem because I was getting massive blow-by. think. Oh yeah, gotta take out those injectors. Tell you what, that $50 engine stand, that's money well spent. No, was it 100? No, I think it was $100. Either way, like I got it cheap. Got at least $50 off. First time I've ever done a Facebook Marketplace purchase. And what was it? An engine stand. That's when you know you're getting into cars. I'm actually curious now, because I didn't really take much notice of the well, they look relatively clean, good. Nothing like the smell of old, dirty fuel. Alright, I think we can take the harness off now. Injectors. It's all this. First. I don't know if I should actually take this off, but I'm going to. I just feel like it's going to give me less grief later. Or it might give me more later. Like later than later. That's that one. You're just always a tab. Just press the any key. That's that off. Another one hidden under here. Two 12 mil. They're definitely don't look like 10s. They are not 10. They were in fact 12. So I'm curious what this sounds like for you guys. If anyone wants to answer that question. No one ever seems to, but I'm going to ask it anyway. I fixed up the double audio I was having earlier. Felt like an absolute fool for not checking it. Too rusty. It's been too long since I've done any of the streaming stuff. With these two bolts, I do believe the main harness can come off. Audio in general. I'm curious if ASMR ratchet noises. Oh no, there's another plug I gotta get. These are earths. It's good. Good stuff. I need a proper talk bed, but I don't have license to any proper music because I haven't done anything in such a long time. Okay. There. Yeah, both of these coil packs are dry. That's the passenger side. screwdriver again. All right, good now. No, there's always another one. That's why I'm being very gentle. Like as if there was a pressurized air leak. Oh, sorry about that. On wiring harness. Ta-da! I do have a gate on it. I was trying to do some noise suppression stuff because I'm walking around on a tarp because of all of the fluids that are coming out of this thing. So that might be part of the problem. What's going on, Kim? I see you over there in the YouTubes. So we got the main harness off. We found the problem cylinder. So it's this one here, which is driver's side front. Oil in the spark plug. I need to get, before I go too much further, I definitely need to take the timing case off and put it in TDC so I can get access to the gudgeon pins and the cams are in the right spot when I put it back together. Otherwise, I'm going to be in a world of hurt. So I think stop there. Now I've got rid of the cable, all of the electrical cables that were in my way and were causing me concern. And I was going to break stuff. I'll tackle the timing case. All right. So chat's behind me. You'll have to forgive me. I'll look back on occasion to observe chat. But yeah, I'm gonna focus on let's get this thing done. I found out part of the problem, so that's a good thing. So we've got the crank bolt in from the harmonic balancer, which we'll need to rotate. Or actually, I better make sure that pin's in. Otherwise, it would have been struggle street. I do believe. 12 mil. Unexpected. Indeed, 12 mil. Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever expected to see me pulling down a motor on my channel, but here we are. We're gonna need the big boy. Get out the big boy bar. Whew. Cheers, Kim. How you doing anyway, mate? Let's give that a bit of a wipe down. I don't like my towels getting all dirty and staying dirty. I'm one of those people. What I might do is combine all of these with all of those, because I don't have too many bolt trays. I've got Chinese containers for bolt trays, because why not? If it works, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid, right? I hope the view's not too bad, you guys. So I've actually been doing a lot of mechanic work my weekend. I think for the last 2 months straight, every Saturday, I've been out helping a friend his workshop. His Twisted Dad, the guy that helped me get the motor out. Did I miss this one? I did. This one. The amount of oil that came out of that oil pack hole. It's bad. It's very bad. I'm going to go in a clockwise. Try and make sure I don't miss bolts. Or hopefully I don't have to try and pull off. Speaking of, that's it. Oh, it's a longer one. I am going to put this one back in. Not all the way, just to prevent it from falling forward and breaking all the cam sensors. Because that would be really expensive. These Subaru motors, these FB20s, they've got variable valve timing. Which means they need cam position sensors to tell them where the cam is versus the RPM, so they can change the timing on the cam. I've been learning stuff, can you tell? But yeah, this is definitely something I'd like to do more of while streaming. Making YouTube content for it as well. I just hope I don't have to take off the water pump, because I'm trying to avoid doing that. I know when I was working on my Falcon, putting the water pump back on was a pain in the rear. But I was also really dumb and stupid and young back then, so it might not be such a problem. I mean, it's not like I had to probably take all that wiring off, but I did that anyway. I missed 2 bolts in a row. Nice. I wonder what my mate's going to say when he looks at those photos I sent him. Of the problem piston location. I think he said to me, usually it's this one up here that has problems. Or was it this one? No, it was this one. So I actually had a cam lobe seal go on this side. And he, not we, I'm too stupid to have known any better. Thought it was the front main seal, so the seal that's behind the timing case. And then he found that it's actually the cam lobe seal that's up in behind that, right at the back of the motor. Which I'm sure you guys will see when I get all this apart, because I've got to get the cams off. Got to get the heads off, which means the cam and heads come off in one go, hopefully. I really don't want to have to pull the cams out. I don't have any specialty tooling. I've just got your basic mechanic tools. So if it comes to that, I might have to pull up stumps. More bolts. A few bolts there. That's about half of them. I'm so glad I've got something to sit on while I'm doing this though, because there's it would have been squatting on my haunches. I'm seeing all these cool numbers, like got number 7 on here, E8J down here. I'm guessing that's to do with timing. Is it like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's timing. Then there was that star I found on the side a bit earlier. Like little things like that. It's like, oh, that's cool. Hoping that I don't have to do the little bolts, but they might need to come off. It's been that long. I have seen this timing case off, but that was probably about 4 years ago now. 3-4 years ago since I've seen this thing off. So, and I didn't pull it off. My mechanic did. Bloody good mechanic, by the way. I will sing his praises, because he has saved me money in the long term. Missed another bolt. Can't believe I missed another bolt. I have a feeling that that bolt there is going to have to come out, because I reckon that that's probably a chain guide, maybe. We'll find out soon enough, won't we? There's another one on that side. Yeah, I reckon they do have to come out, because I bet you they're just used to hold it up against the motor. Can't believe how much. Well, now that I know that this is the problem side, I can understand why there's so much oil buildup over here, because it's been coming out the side. But still, it's kind of impressive how much. I was wondering where all the oil was going, because it was using a bit of oil, and I couldn't figure out what was going on because it wasn't really blowing much smoke until it was. You know what I mean? It was like, yeah, fine, not fine. Very not fine. I was actually sitting on the back of the car, sitting on the tailgate of the hatch, if you will, and waiting for my Coles food delivery to be brought out to the car. And I'm sitting there next to a subwoofer because, of course, I am. This is Surge. This is what I do. I'll listen to music loud, but I didn't have it loud at the time. But I was sitting off the back of the car, and I just happened to be right above the exhaust. And I'm sitting there going, oh, well, my exhaust smells funky. This doesn't seem right. So I rang up my mechanic and said, oh, listen, yeah, no. I think these got to come out. They are 10s. Oh, that one bit me. Stinky. Please tell me you applied the holy oils. Well, it just tried to make me do a blood offering. So does that count? I need to keep the blood offerings off because YouTube doesn't like blood. Neither does Twitch for that matter, but you know what I mean. All right, give me a real socket. And a real wrench. Probably would have been easier to take the dipstick out of the way before, and then I wouldn't have barked the back of my hand up on it. Up here for thinking, right? I ain't a dipstick. There's no oil in it, man. It's already drained it. Well, we found. So Daniel, I've located the problem cylinder. It's that one. I'll send you the photos later of what I found, and it was like, oh, well, at least now I know where to look. You know what I mean? I wasn't disappointed because I knew there was a problem here. That's why I'm pulling it apart. But Kim, you were on my YouTube channel. What was the quality like over there? Because I know what to expect from Twitch. I don't know what to expect from YouTube. Now, I know this thing's gooped up, so let me just go through, check all of the bolt holes. I found another one. I missed another one. And this is why we check instead of just getting on there and reefing. Ooh. Nothing like raking a drive across your knuckles, a half-inch drive. Yeah, I was never undoing that with my fingers. Oh, sweet. That's awesome. Oh, I get to do this. Purge. Purge the non-believers. What was it? The abominable intelligence. That's what it's called in the 40k universe. Oh, that's yeah, that's an interesting one, isn't it? Ah, 2 more bolts. At least I think there's 2 more bolts. We'll find out one way or another. I might have half the timing case fall apart when I pull this off, but you know. Live and learn. Oh, that needs a baby boy. Hang on. Let's go this one. Oh, is that not a 12 mil? It is not. It's a 10 mil. I hope this is supposed to come off. I mean, I could stop being a typical man. I have an entire PDF on how to tear this thing down, but it means I have to read it instead of just doing it. So I pull down stuff at work all the time and without instruction manuals. So I'm just going to wing it. Because why not? Worst case scenario, I just take this to the scrappies and just get cash for it. Best case scenario, I fix it. And I put it back in the Subaru. I fix the other little issues that it has, and then I sell the entire car. Because that's the plan for it. I'm not keeping the car, I'm selling it. I keep missing bolts. Another one, as Khalid would say. I already loosened that one off too. I knew it was there. My stuff's getting greasy. 10 mil, 14. Yep. I still don't understand why people would view bot. What's the point? Look at my numbers. Look, they're so high. Why is nobody chatting? Oh no, just look at my numbers though. Derps. I have a feeling I'm going to need a primer. because it uses a liquid gasket, so that gasket seals the whole way around the timing case. Yeah. There we go. A little bit of persuasion. It's coming loose. Don't want to go too crazy on it. It'll break something like that. This little clip right here. That is an expensive little clip. Move the mic out of the way for a second. Yeah, now we're cooking with propane. My mate did tell me that I'd learned to love working on these motors because they're designed to be pulled apart. So there's little points all the way around the housing to put a lever spreader bar in, separate it, to separate the glue. Never seen that in a Ford. There's only one way it could be better, and that is if there was jacking bolts. That would be awesome. So I might do now. Let's take this one back out all the way. Oh, it's having a heart attack. It's leaking. Finding a spot to purchase. What's the bet? I'm supposed to remove these covers. Probably a friggin' circlip or something under them. Thought I broke something, but I did not. For me. feel like I missed the bolt again. I did. I missed another bolt. It's black as sin. That's why I couldn't see it. I was like, something's making this stop. There it is. You don't have to undo all the bolts on a timing case, but it helps. Ta-da! That one bolt. I am so glad. I was like, nah, something's catching here. That, my dear friends, is the timing chain. Plural timing chains for the FB20. Doesn't it look like it's seen better days? Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Definitely doesn't look too good either. Fun and games. All right. Now we know where the problems are. So that's... I have a feeling I know what that is. So I think behind these is where I knock out the gudgeon pin for the cylinder, for the piston. But I don't know how I get that out. I bet you I'm supposed to have a specialty tool to get that out. All right, the next thing is finding top dead center. Now that I might actually research. Give the hands a... Might actually wash my hands for this one, just to clatter on the keyboard for 5 seconds. Because they need to be in top dead center before I take the chains off. I do remember that much. Just going to make my life less miserable later. Little trick for the uninitiated. A wee bit of washing powder makes for great removal of grease and oil from your hands. Hey, going well. Definitely less dramas than I expected. Be right if I remember to undo all the bolts, though. Ooh. My microphone feels like it's about to fall off the table. Bloody blow mold tables, mate. They're not great for... You know what? I know an even faster way to get top dead center. Ask the Subaru specialist. He'll tell me. Mind you, I'm going to have inspect my cams and the covers on the end of the cam and see if there's any like glaringly obvious solution. But what I'm also going to do, I'm just going to mute my mic so I can reset the mic holder, the stand, because it's going to fall off the table and I really don't need to break this mic because it's the only one I got. Hopefully that'll last a while. First things first, we'll inspect the lobes. Well, they're labelled. Uno momento, por favor. Going to make a quick phone call. So I'm going to mute myself because they don't need to be on stream. Yep, that was faster than Google. He's already given me an answer. All right. I need 22. That one. So these must be the timing marks on the chain. He said roll it around. Wind that in. I can hear it compressing. Excuse me. Yeah, one cylinder's got bugger all compression. That one. That one. Oh, no, that was that one. I can't be at TDC yet. That's nowhere near. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Hey, Cody, what's going on? Pulling apart a Subaru motor. I'm just hang on, I'm gonna mute myself so I can call this guy again. How you doing, Cody? I'm gonna put that up there so I can see it when he sends me a reply. I feel like it's something to do with these timing marks. Chain marks, anyway. But I was told it's half top dead center in these motors. The pistons are halfway down the bore. He said it shouldn't matter as I'm taking the cams out. Oh, I didn't want to have to take the cams out. No. Yes, I take off the chain tensioner there and there, and then the chain guards, and then we'll take the cams out. I didn't want to have to take the cams out. I was hoping I'd be able to get away without it. The more you learn. Wishing I could visit my mate in America again, but not all of you mates are running the asylum. Yeah, I'm staying out of the politics, man. Especially on my channel. I don't have time for that shit. because everyone's got their own unique perspective on that stuff. And yeah, I don't need to deal with that. Okay. Time to do what I didn't want to do. But now I have to do it because I've been told I need to do it. I remembered something from memory. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little hole there. I think if you pin that, it holds, like you press the cam, the chain tensioner back in, and I think if you put something in that pinhole, it locks it. Or not. We shall take it off very carefully. The last thing we need for it to do is disassemble itself. I'm going to do this with a long boy. If I undo this one, it can roll out clockwise. I won't lie, I'm a little sketched out right now. I don't want my fingers anywhere near this thing. I'm going to use the extension bar. I'm just using the cloth to take up some of the load off the tensioner as it bolt comes out. Okay. There we go. I thought that would happen. Bet you I was supposed to put something in that. Why do I feel like it's going to be an absolute mission to get that to recess? Oh, it's not under tension anymore. That's always a good thing. Don't feel like I'm going to lose an eye. Yeah, I was probably supposed to lock that back. There's a pin, there's like a ratchet system on it. Oh, well. Too late now. And now for the other one. Well, can you think about how much I've done already? Like how much I would have had to pay someone to do this? I'm kind of glad that actually that one can go back in because that's not taking any pressure off the tensioner. So that might be the point of rotation. So we'll just wind that back in a bit more. And we'll take the other side off. There's also nothing to stop this thing from swinging around. Slightly concerning, I think. That's even more concerning. Ah, there we go. Oh, there's an oil gallery behind it. That's cool. I didn't know that. Do you guys want to get closer to the action? I can bring the camera down. Oh, that's scary. Knowing how much of a mission that's going to be to put back in right. Well, I actually need to replace these because the engine's at 250,000 kilometers. So apparently you're supposed to replace the timing chains at 250,000. So as part of the rebuild, I should probably replace these because they start to stretch. Well, they don't start. They've been stretching through the life of the motor, but you know what I mean. All right. That's cool. I do believe it's time to put the motor on its side and take out the spark plugs and stuff and then get the head off. Which means I can't sit down anymore. Yeah, I can't believe it's nearly May. I've actually already told my boss that I'm probably not going to be working on the 1st of May for obvious reasons. And yeah. I keep hearing stuff fall out of the motor. Yeah, the family's going pretty good. The little ones at school now, doing prep. Pretty cool. I'm gonna move the camera around. You guys can. You guys could be over my shoulder. I'll work for him. No worries, Aurora. Hope you're doing well, mate. Haven't talked to you in a hot minute. Oh, the music stopped again. Of course it has. I think that's cool, but also kind of scary, Victor.
What have you been up to, man?
All right, we're going to need ring spanner. I wish I had some brake clean. Start with the problem side. After working on it. Oh, Crispy Man, thank you for the sub. I completely forgot about subs and stuff. It's been that long since I've been streaming. Definitely wasn't on my list of things I expected to happen this evening. I won't lie, I was tempted to put up a dono goal for car parts to fix this motor, but I was like, no, I won't do that. That's a bit rude. I'll start with a rocket cover, I guess. You know, what do you got? That's not good. That's not good at all. Need a little one.
Little wobble bar.
Little one. How you doing anyway, Crispy? And how did you hurt yourself, Victor? I think this is the first time I've actually done something like constructive on stream. Usually I'm just like farting around or playing games. Very rarely am I like, I'm going to do something with a purpose. Purpose being pull down a motor. Yeah, I did cook a couple of times actually, didn't I? And I must say, it did taste good. I need another bolt. I honestly feel very spoiled. I have Victor, Cody, Crispy, and Aurora. And I've got Only One and Kim. Considering I haven't streamed in, I feel quite spoiled. Blessed even. I should probably remove the spark plugs before I get too much further into it. I don't actually maybe want to make the same food. Oh, was that the one that took me all day? Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it was called. It's not coming to me. I don't know why they do that. Oh, actually, no, that'd be the... That's to stop spark plug. Son of a bitch. I was trying so hard not to swear. I just blew it. So the spark plug socket. What's that, Vic?
has a little rubber grommet, and that grommet's now around the spark plug, and I can't get it out. Let's see if I even have the right socket. I don't think I did. That's probably part of the problem. Try this one. Nope. It's got to be 5/8. Sucks. Trying other sockets. Ah, found the right one. Metric. Because of course it is. Which means I'm going to have an awfully large difficulty getting that other one out. Come on. Well, I do have a rotating stand here, so I'm going to get that out with gravity. Pointy nose pliers, where are you? Ha! Got it. Pesky rubber thing. It's designed to help you get the spark plug out, but when the socket's the wrong size, not much good to you. So I am going to loosen these off, and I'm going to tip the motor over, and the spark plugs will fall out. Job done. Like right now. Goodbye. And the other one. There we go. Job done. The next fun and games in there. Getting the rocker cover up. Let's not use my good screwdrivers for this, eh? These things are expensive. Let's not use a drawing bar. No worries, Victor, mate. You have yourself a good one, eh? Talk soon, eh? Yeah, there we go. So I'm not too worried because all of these seals need to be replaced now that I'm all off. But let me see. I've never actually seen this before, so I'm quite curious about it. That's the cam. Heads have got to come off. Hands are got to take pressure off the valves. Feel like these two. Yep, I see. So it's a split case. Also, power off the head. We is learning. We are learning how to do the thing. 14 mil? No. 12 mil. Where did I put the 12 mil? There. In fact, it is 12. I feel like these are going to be quite tight. Gotta love the king crane theme I've got. Yeah. This one, sorry. This one. Something's very not right with this motor. I'm getting bad smells coming out of this. Like smells that shouldn't be coming from a motor. Smells funky. Wonder if I can leave these 4 bolts. The only way to find out, I guess. No, I think I need to. These are the cam lobes. That must have been previous. They got a nice seal on them. Best part about using the breaker bar, you guys don't get used with it. Get the ratchet going on. Tiny storage container. Feel like stuff. don't really. Oh. My phone's making noise. Probably just a random email. Going, hey, I'm the Prince of Nigeria, and I want to give you half of my riches because I'm an awesome dude. Still can't believe the Nigerian Prince email. Still get it. He's hilarious. Yeah. I feel like I'm missing. No, the head is no longer talked. Oh, I reckon. The fact that it made like a noise when I cracked that spot is a little concerning for somebody who doesn't really know what they're doing. Just making it up as I go along. Oh, look at that. So I think what happens is it uses oil, camshaft, to alter the timing. Maybe? Somebody else will probably know. So I'm just making. But there's definitely a gallery of some sort back here. They definitely do it out. Thanks. How do I get further? I feel like it's going to separate. Yes, feel it. Yeah, it does. That's how it separates. Now we can take the cams out. Which we are very careful. I need to put these. But they don't look like they're wearing. Cool thing is, they're actually is cool. I don't know where I can put these where they're not. As long as nobody else touches the table, I'll be fine. Because it's my table. Alrighty. Now the next question is, do I take the rest of this side off with the head? We're here now. We've already done half the bolts on, but just keep going. Turn the mic over this way, so it's a bit easier to hear me. I can understand why people would normally do this with an impact driver. So much faster. But I don't have one of them. We'll have all of the head studs out, head bolts rather. Loose, yep. I am really concerned about what that piston is like. I feel like that piston is going to be horrid inside. If it is scored, then yeah, we're just going to stop there. Throw this whole motor out. So I'm not going to waste my time or money trying to fix a motor that's absolutely gone. I hope it's not going to come to that. But that's why I started with this side, because the amount of work that's involved. I was like, alright, get to the bottom of it. Get this head off. Have a look. I need to take off the manifold. Derp. You know, memento, por favor. Get these back in so the thing doesn't fall on the ground. I get the other bit. Because I forgot a key step. Didn't know. Little from column A, little from column B. That. Which is the intake. To be honest, when it gets down to it, this motor is pretty, what's the word, like logical in its arrangement. I haven't really done a motor pull down before, but it seems pretty, you know, it seems very, the knee bones connect to the shoulder, shoulders connect to the, yeah. Very, you know, linear in its way to take it apart. Leg bones connect to the knee bone. Alrighty. Let's. Gasket in place. definitely cactus now because I just bent it. All right, now we can go back to what we're doing. What material that is? Got a hue to it. Yeah, you know that it was in there. Back. Probably shouldn't take that out. Whistles nonchalantly. Probably didn't even need to take that off after looking underneath it. But anyway, here's what it is. Probably taking things off that I don't need to take off, but that on the big jobs, especially when it's your first time doing something and you're on your own. Moment of truth. How scored is the ball in the driver's side front? Oh, hang on. Hold up. Wait a minute. How do I disconnect this? Because he ain't going nowhere. 10 mil? 10 mil. Like a recirculation valve, so that must be EGR. Is it coming from the exhaust? Because my environmental. I don't understand why people do EGR delete stuff. Oh. Hang on. Oh, I just big boy spanner. It's too small. Alright. Well, we're not doing that then. Straight. Got some of the tools, but not all of the tools. Guarantee you right now, I do not have anything that goes above 24 mil. That means maybe I do. Let's try these out. Okay. I feel like it's going to be easier to do up down there. I don't think this is going to work anyway, but we'll try. All we can do. Nope. $25 now. Of course it is. I don't have anything that big. Now that I've got that unbolted, maybe I can pull it up, push it forward. That's an Allen key. Oh, I use Allen keys so long. Where's my Allen keys? They're on this bench. Somewhere. There they are. $5 mil. Under here. Oh, oh. That hurt. I can't believe you guys missed that. I like full fell off this and ended on the. Sorry, I didn't realize the camera had frozen. No one had told me. Not even drinking. What's going on? Oh, that smells bad. Yeah, it was frozen. And you missed out watching me go fall under the table there and smack me on the top of the table. Or like, you probably heard it. You would have heard it. But yeah, I came a right gutser. It was not fun. How to separate this. Seeing a spot to put a pry bar. I was trying so hard not to knock the camera over, I ended up knocking myself over. That's undone. I haven't missed any bolts, have I? Oh, yes, I have. It's 2-piece. Oh, I see. So underneath, I bet you I need an impact driver for this. I'll show you guys. This way. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 studs, head bolts underneath. This should separate now. I've got all the bolts. I haven't seen it again. Because, you know, that's been the theme of the evening. For those, oh. So I wanted. Blue dot. Ta-da! Next piece of the puzzle. We are learning stuff today. Okay. I mean, if I need to, you're not supposed to use a torque wrench that way, but I have a torque wrench in the car, which has got a lot more leverage. Now one way to find out. I don't feel like this is working. I can hear tink, tink, tink. Tink, tink, tink's not a good sign. I need to check my messages. I bet you I've got a very important message from my mate saying, whatever you do, don't do this. And that's probably what I'm just about to do. It's just, you know, Murphy's Law. Let's see. Alright. Scare avoided. He said they're supposed to make those. I'm getting the bigger wrench. Now kids, you're not supposed to use a torque wrench like this. Sometimes you gotta. And I don't know where I put my torque wrench. Was supposed to be not there. Taking it out on you, which means it might have gone off of there. Do it the other old-fashioned way. Don't try this at home, kids. Method. Oh, yep, there we go. That's one. Can you guys hear that? Because it feels like it's making a lot of noise. Oh, he's not smelling good, that's for sure. like to know where I put my torque wrench. Mechanic ASMR noises, eh? Sorry, mate. What number? 331. Sunbury. What's this is 5 Sunbury? That's 3. Uber Eats drivers. Hey, Crispy, you're there. Did anything you hear then I need to delete the VOD from? Please let me know. Yeah, something does not smell good here. It's getting her done. Oh, okay, I'll have to make sure I check the VOD before I trim it. There we go. Everything's coming up. Bad, but we're getting there. I'm really concerned that I'm going to get this motor halfway apart and I'm going to find that there's no point in going any further and I'm going to test the whole thing a bit. Which will make me sad. But at the same time, it's another thing I don't have to spend money on. That's not supposed to happen. That's supposed to be fixed. Oh. Oh no. Thought I'd need a whole new head then. Mind you, I'm probably going to need to get them shaved or something. I have a feeling. Oh, these bolts are huge. Oh yeah, look at that. Very not small. Or if the rockers would stay in the head. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, nah. Bad. Pretty bad. Nasty. You're not supposed to smell like that. Smells like bad popcorn. I wonder how much it costs to do it. Not that I'm keeping this much. All right. Let's have a look, see. Moment of truth. Torch out. Over here. So this is what they call an open deck. Coolant ports around the piston cylinder. Now, lots of build up on that one. It's not fuel wet, that's oil wet. Well, it looks like we don't have a scored bore. And the bore not being scored means I can save the block. It's like scum from the coolant though. It's like some sort of bacteria in it. I think at this point, I might have to get my mate over here. Means it's going to have to cost me money, but at the same time, I feel like I need his advice moving forward. I mean, I could do the other side.
But this looks like it's not like an EJ where you can get access to the piston from inside the case. So I really don't want to have to crack this case because that would be a bad time. Lots of Oh, guess to take off the other side. Gotta get done anyway. Oh, weight's a bit lopsided now. I wonder why. Oh. Might quickly made a message. See. Because if I've got to pay for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars in bearings, it's gonna end very expensive. You know what? I actually might leave that there. Won't go any further. I'll put the motor back down the other side so it's not top heavy. And I shall seek advice from somebody who is more knowledgeable than myself, because I do not think I can get access to the gudgeon holding block without getting the half case off, which is essentially this section. I've learnt that by reading that little manual that I had from here up, and same on the other side, and there's a whole bunch of bolts in here, and they're single bolts. The way he was talking about it should be something to be able to access piston, unless it's under the sump. I mean, I could take the sump off and have a look. Let's see what we can see if we take the sump off. That'll decide if we go any further. I don't care if I pay for it. Sub ping. That's kind of one of those things, you know. Got to pay for a gasket. I've got to pay for a gasket. That gasket gives me the knowledge I need to not have to crack the entire motor apart. I'd probably have.
Nothing a bit of liquid gasket can't solve. Maybe I should have put a dono goal for car parts. For parts for this motor. But yeah, next weekend, for those that have been watching my YouTube stuff, I'm gonna be at a monthly car meet again, hopefully. Friday night, Queensland time. GMT plus 10. So yeah, keep an eye out for that on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. I don't live stream it. I don't have the rapport yet with the community down there to do any live streaming. I think that's going to be rude for me to do so, but I'm hoping to spotlight video car. I talked with Mob Zombies, and they gave me some advice, interviews and things like that. So hopefully I can make a better job of it this time. I'm actually going to try and do it all with my phone, because the microphone, unfortunately, on the phone is a lot better, which is kind of hilarious considering the cost of that camera. But I do have an external camera, external microphone, but I don't have a mount. These extra. Jeez, how far and cooped on is this thing? Extra. All over. There's so much glue. Oh, when would that come? Try a knife. I don't think the knife's gonna do anything. Find a place to. Maybe. Have to give it the right amount of persuasion. Well, on the bright side, no, not seeing any shiny bits of metal in the parts. Very good sign. Oh, hang on a minute. Definitely metallic. Don't mind. I think I'm safe. I might have stopped the motor before it got too damaged. Well, that didn't answer my question. I cannot see what I wanted to see. The way to access. Gudgeon. Hey. Don't know. I'm that. It's like a Welsh plug. Got like a press from it here. Oh, hang on a sec. I think you access. So, I think you access one side from the front, and then you access the other side back. There's a cover back here. One way to find out. I guess I'll take that cover off. No. That could, if I go any further, it cost me stupid amounts of money. Or I just go, no, and scrap the whole motor. Oh. Oh, it's frozen. Wasn't it? I can. Well, I must say, I'm not really impressed with the Delgado face cam. I think it died. Yeah, I'll give you guys a bit. So. This plate. access plate bottom. And then there's something similar on the other side. But if I take that off and it's another thing I need to pay for. Frustrating. Starting to begin to think this is more trouble than it's worth. Underneath the spanner roll. There we go. But thank you everyone for coming in and chilling out. It's been a pleasure talking with everyone again. I haven't talked to some of you guys like forever. So it's been really nice. Regardless of what's happened here. Well, I think I call it there and get my mate to come over and have a yarn, or at least have a yarn with him because he's in bed now. He's been working all day as well. And then, yeah, I'll tackle this tomorrow and see what I can get to the bottom of, because I have a feeling that they've changed the way you access the pistons in this motor. Because in the EJs, apparently, you got, or he showed me on the block, there's a cover, and behind the cover is like a port, so you can access the piston and you can knock the pin out or pull it out. But yeah, I'm not seeing that here, and that concerns me because yeah, that could be a bit of a problem. So yeah, I'll have a yarn with him tomorrow, see what he says. I mean, it could be that little cap thing that's beside that plate. And if it's that, then I don't have the tools to get that out anyway. He will. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Bit of a bummer, but anyway, you get that. Oh, I'm a little frustrated now. I was hoping I'd get a definitive resolution to the problem. Oh, you've been on the terps, mate. I wish I had something to drink tonight, especially doing mechanic work. All I've got's Coke, and not the good Coke. Here's a replug. There you go, it's working now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this mount's going to come off that table, which is kind of hilarious and also sketchy as. So I'll put the mic up there, take the weight off it. Yeah, hello. So nice to see you.
Frustrating. Everything right now is getting frustrating. Well, it is midnight. That's probably why. I've been awake since 5:30 this morning. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up there. I don't have any fancy leaving screens or anything, so I'm just going to press the stop streaming button. But yeah, hopefully I'll get some answers and I'll know what to do from here. I might stream some more on this teardown on both YouTube and Twitch, or I might just get it finished and get a resolution. But I'll post about it in Discord, and I'll post it up on YouTube and Insta. You guys will, I'll definitely keep you guys appraised of what's going on with it. Anyways, you guys have a good one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching my miseries and commiserations of dealing with this motor. And I'll catch